A new day, a new vlog, and it's another day where it is an absolute scorcher because it is 30 degrees once again in Stafford. And it's just too damn hot. Honestly, it really is. Like, if I could walk about like this all day, I would. If I could film like this all day, I would, but I can't. So, what we're doing is we're taking an old top because even the now t-shirts are just a little bit too hot. So, we're taking an old top and we're turning it into a tank top. So, first things first, we need some scissors. Where are my scissors? Where are my scissors? I hate these drawers. They never ever go back in properly. But fine, we'll just use my nice new scissors for my knife block. Okay, so the top I'm using is the OG top from the first line of merch that I dropped, the Dominate the Game top, before we switched over the logo and kind of done up the store a little bit. So we're gonna go with this one. Purely because it's just too hot. It is too hot, and I cannot stand absolutely melting in a t-shirt right now. So, sorry, as I was saying. Yes, so we're going to take this, and we're just going to cut up the stitching at the sleeves, and see if it helps at all with the heat. Because to be honest with you, I have one tank top and it's a little bit tight on me nowadays compared to when I bought it. So, you know, we just gotta do what we gotta do. And in this heat, you know, it's one of my own tops. I can always order another one at a discounted rate. So, yeah, I'm not complaining about it, to be honest with you. I'm really not. So, pop it on now. And I mean, to be fair, it's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it for a improvised tank top. It's not the best, but hey, it'll do in this heat. It's just too damn warm. It's just too damn warm. So we move. So just while I'm getting the stream set up, I thought I'd talk about this just beforehand. Went to the shop. They've not got any yet. I went to the shop to get some ice cream, and their freezer's broke because it is ridiculously hot. It is way too hot today. Freezer's broke, so they have nothing in it. Walked to McDonald's. McFlurry machine's broken, so we love that. Yeah, so this is something I didn't talk about in the vlog yesterday, purely because if it went well, I wanted to keep it private. It's not something I wanted to put online. It's not something I wanted to make public, because doing this kind of thing, there are still some parts of my life that I want to keep private just because I'm vlogging. Doesn't mean I'm going to show you guys every single bit of my life. There's some stuff I want to keep private, like, for example, relationships. Main reason I was in Telford yesterday and I didn't shoot a lot of stuff during the day yesterday was because I was out on a date. This is a girl I'd met, started speaking to. We were getting on really, really well, and things were going really, really good. Met up, went on a date. The date went great. So spent the day. We went, got a coffee, sat for like a good hour and a half, 2 hours talking. Then we went, walked around Telford Park, that kind of thing. And beautiful park, really nice place to walk, have a chat, get to know each other. Unfortunately, today, messaged me, she was like, look, I really like you, I think you're a really nice guy. Just after yesterday, I realised I'm not ready for a relationship yet. Still dealing with stuff from a previous relationship, and I don't feel like I'm in the place for it. So, you know what? Fair enough. I respect that. I respect the honesty to not lead me on or whatever, and just turn around and be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not really feeling this, or I'm not ready for it. She insists that she had a really nice time, enjoyed it, wants to stay friends, so that's a good thing. But yeah, the reason I'm talking about it now is just because I was thinking about it, and it's something that I kind of want to touch on. Something that I kind of realised that knocked me back a lot before. And like any time there was a setback like that, anything like that at all, that used to derail me mentally, because I was like, right, this is not good. There's obviously something massively wrong with me. I'd then become like super hypercritical of myself, and then it would just all go to shit for there. I'd end up in a mental spiral, and I'd be worrying about myself and overanalyzing every little thing about me, which would then lead to more anxiety, more depression, and it just wasn't good. However, this is for the people that need to hear this, right? Okay? For the people that need to hear this. Sorry, I'm doing this as I'm setting up the stream because we're about to go live. You're not summed up by other people. Yes, I went on a date yesterday. Yes, she had a good time. She wants to be friends, but didn't want to date. That's not my fault. If she's not ready for that, she's not ready for that. Same thing with anyone else out there. If you've been on a date, or if you've asked someone for their number or for their Snapchat or whatever it is, and they're like, no, like that doesn't define your worth as a person. And this is why I want to talk about it, because I've only recently just come to the realisation myself. You cannot let that define you. You've got to take it in the chin, be like, right, okay, wasn't the time, or wasn't right, or like maybe you can maybe look at it as like, okay, well, if like it was a first date and the date was a complete disaster, you can maybe look at that and be like, right, okay, what could I have done better? Could have maybe I planned this better? Could we have done this? Could we have maybe thought ahead? Like that's different. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, don't let people get you down. I'm finally learning to value myself for what I feel about myself, and not what other people think of me, and therefore make me think of myself. I'm basing my opinion of myself on me. Screw what anyone else thinks going forward. And I think that's something a lot of people don't do. I think a lot of people need to hear that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. If people don't want to date you, if people don't want to be friends with you, if people don't want to make the effort, that's their problem, not yours. Because as long as you're a decent human being, then that is their loss. If you're some sort of scumbag, then yeah, you got to work on yourself. But if you're a decent human being and people just don't want to give you that time of day, don't want to give you that, maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe you just aren't compatible. Maybe they're not looking for that kind of thing. But don't let other people define your worth. That's got a little bit deep, but I kind of wanted to talk about it, and obviously you guys didn't get to see a lot yesterday, so I kind of wanted to explain a little bit as to why. Because, well, to be honest with you, the webcam unboxing and testing, that kind of took up most of yesterday's video, so I kind of wanted to give a little explainer as to why there wasn't a lot of actual vlog content when I was out in Telford. Because if I was out and I was just shopping or whatever, easy enough to do, but unfortunately these things happen, so that's what it is. Also, I cut a little bit more off the shoulders in the tank top, and this is actually, well, on the t-shirt, it's actually really nice. It feels really, really nice, really airy. I think I might cut the collar off as well though, because that's a bit restrictive, bring it down a little bit. But yeah, this feels really, really comfy actually. So I ended up not actually streaming today, but that's just because, as I said, I was sat there getting stuff ready, getting ready to stream, sorting it all out, and then I kind of realised that I've not got one or two things sorted for the wedding that I need to get sorted. Priority being a wedding present, so you know, best man, I'd better turn up with a wedding gift, you know what I mean? And I've just got to put one or two finishing touches on my best man speech as well. So there's that. I think that'll probably be what keeps me occupied on Wednesday in the train journey up. I'll probably just sit there and finish writing that, but don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'm kind of just chilling watching Hitch's Crack Creator tournament now, Warzone tournament. It's actually pretty fun. Pairs up one Warzone Pro with one Call of Duty creator, so pretty entertaining. As well as that, I think I was meant to be on playing with some people tonight, but things have kind of went haywire. They forgot that they'd made plans. So yeah, I might message I don't know. I might message George. I've not spoke to him for a little bit. Want to have a catch up with him then? Because we've not done anything. We've not recorded a podcast episode in a long time. Not really hung out in ages as well because he's been self-isolating. Yeah, so need to have a catch up with the homie and see how it goes. But it's just too hot. I've still got the fan going. Instead of having, I know I would normally have it just pointing straight at me, but at that point it's literally just taking the hot air from behind it and blowing it straight at me. So I've got it circulating air right around the room, which hopefully will put some air out the window and let some cool air in either through that window or the window out in the hall, which is why the door's open. But yeah, we'll see what we got up to. But it's just too hot. I did hear a trick though that I can't remember if it's behind the fan or in front of it. I don't think it would matter either way, because all the fan does is it pulls the air from behind it and pushes it forward and pushes the air in front forward. So I don't think it would make a difference, but I've heard a trick where if you put a bowl of ice water or something frozen or something cold either behind it or in front of the fan, I can't remember what way it is, then it'll just blow super chilled air at you. So I may need to try that one, but I'm just too hot, I'm melting. We were not built for this weather in Glasgow. We were not. We just weren't. So good morning. Yeah, yesterday ended up just being a day of dying in the heat. Yeah, I was just much the same as I am today, just too hot. I'm really not enjoying it. Especially because this is the thing, it's 30 degrees when you're inside here in the UK. When you're outside, it's okay. It's hot, it's very hot, but you find some shade or something, or if there's a little bit of wind, you're golden. But here in the UK, the houses were built to retain heat, to keep the heat inside them. So on a warm day like this, it just gets hotter and hotter and hotter inside the house, and it is an absolute nightmare. Oh, it's not fun at all. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here, guys. We'll be back with another one tomorrow. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye, guys.